Do you know, as a mom, you don't need to do too much to please your children? You don't need to go out of your way to buy them expensive gifts, beautiful jewelries, buy them beautiful cars, beautiful houses to make them to feel loved. These children appreciate the most simplest, when I say simplest, the most easy things that we do with them, the memories that we create, the beautiful times that we sit around with them, talking to them, having fun with them. These children appreciate those wonderful things more than all those things that money can buy. The most annoying part is that some mothers are being very intimidated when they see other mothers doing these things for their children. No, darling, I am not saying that buying things and gifts for your children are bad. I am saying make do with what you have. That's enough for now. Hey lollipops, welcome back to my channel. It's Unique Mom again in the building, and I am so happy to welcome you into another wonderful episode today. So you guys, to my subscribers, my returning subscribers, I really want to say thank you to you. I really appreciate your efforts. I appreciate your likes, your shares, your comments, and I appreciate the fact that you keep coming back to watch my videos. That means a whole lot to me. And if you are yet to subscribe to my channel, please honey, hit the subscribe button, turn on your bell notification because you do not want to miss out on my wonderful weekly videos. Thank you so much. When was the last time you hugged your children? When was the last time you told your children how much you love them? Do you know that you can show and tell your children you love them by actually acting it? This way, they feel it, they know it, and they appreciate it. Learn to spend time with your children. They are going to appreciate it, and they are going to learn that habit from you and pass it on to their children. So number one on today's list is showing your children that you love them in action. Give your children a listening ear. Allow them to talk to you, ask you their questions. Stop shutting them up. Answer their questions. Relate with them. Talk to them. Make them to be free around you to tell you anything and everything. Be a safe haven. Create a wonderful bond with your children that they will grow with it, that they can talk to you and ask you anything. No matter how silly or unserious their questions can be sometimes. It's okay. Accept it. Answer them. Ask them questions. Ask them how was school? What did they eat in school? Who are their friends? Who do they talk to? Who do they play with? On the role of a mother is to be a safe haven to your children or for your children. Do you know that children learn a lot from the conversations you have with them? Yes. Have you noticed that if you are that kind of parent that before you talk to somebody, you go on to say, "Excuse me, your child is there." And maybe when you want to ask them a question and they are busy, you could say, "Excuse me, Miracle." They are learning from you. So when you talk to your children always, it helps them to grow and know things that they are supposed to say and they are not supposed to say. In general, I mean to say that talking with your children helps their brain development. But if you go to a house where the parents are always shutting their children up, always sending them to go and sleep, always sending them to sit down, they don't allow these children to relate with them, to talk to them. You see that these children begin to feel very uncomfortable to talk. They're always shy to talk. They don't know what to talk about. But in this era, people are used to telling children that talks a lot, "You talk too much, shut up." No, they're not talking too much. It's okay for you to mold them into talking responsibly. That is okay. But the main cocoa of this whole gist is for you to talk with your children. It's going to help their brain development. That's it. I am sure everyone knows about this popular saying, "The son of a carpenter is a carpenter." That's not really true though. But that's because children learn from their parents the way they behave and the things they do. This way, when you don't meet the carpenter, You can meet the son to fix you some simple stuff. You hear them saying, "Oh, auntie, you want to make a chair? I can make it for you." Not because actually they are carpenter by themselves, but because they learned to do these things from their father. Okay? The essence of this wonderful phrase right now is for you to know that you need to be a good role model to your children, because they are going to be exactly like you and behave just like you. If you want your children to be responsible, then you need to behave responsible. If you want them to be grateful, then you need to be grateful. If you want them to be polite in the way or the way they appreciate they talk to people, then you need to be very polite also. If you want them to sit responsibly, then you should sit responsibly. The cocoa of this cocoa them is for you to be a good role model to your children. So finally, you need to pay a good attention to your well-being as a mother. You need to take good care of yourself physically, emotionally, and mentally. You need to take good time to take care of yourself, your body, so you don't fall into depression. You need to take out time to take care of your relationship with your spouse. You have to remember that if you are sane enough as a parent, as a mother especially, you will raise great children. If you let yourself to fall into depression and you fail in so much areas as a mother, trust me, your children are also going to fail in those areas. Normalize the habit to take care of yourself very well. It is needed for you and your children and your husband as well. So until next time, my lover, stay safe and play big.